Hello. Oh, come on, why wouldn't it load? Let's see. It was on just a second. Oh, there we go. And go. Hello, everyone. This is another more footage of a commission I did of I forget how you pronounce it. I just looked it up. Pechugona? Yeah, Pechugona, which literally translates to busty lady. But anyway, this is put a link in the I put a link in the description. It's the commission of that one busty turkey lady from that one music video about a busty turkey lady. This was a real fun sort of thing to put on. Hey, Super, how you doing? I've done this image before. I've done this character before. Here, let me just give you a... While I'm building up the actual figure, let me give you a rundown. Yeah, this is the character. Sorta. This is in a business outfit. This was back when... hey, King. This is back when 4chan wasn't, or at least the cartoon, the CO section, wasn't just a complete cesspool. I met a lot of good artists over on that in that little place. I haven't been there since, like maybe around 2005, when everything sort of went downhill. And let's see, I met Joe, and I met Henry, and I met Cheesecake, and Van was there. Just like a bunch of really great artists. We all met up in the what do you call it? The request ones, the request threads where people would put requests. And well, I had this habit of I was trying to get better by doing a drawing a day, like one drawing a day, and I would practice by taking requests in that. It was really dumb. I did basically a bunch of work for free, but you know what? It actually did sharpen some of my skills a lot. The draw threads were fun to troll. Yeah, I've done a few trolling, but I would do it with like I would do it with my drawings. Listen, I can't mod. Oh, do I have the music too high? There we go. But anyway, this was a request. It was her in a business outfit, so that's what I did. And then I did a bunch of other ones that that people wanted. This one was her sort of harassing Goldie from Rockadoodle. And this one was called Lo Siento. This was just something I drew. She got a little too close. Oh, and this was fun. I think Danger Mouse, the reboot, had just come on, and I just had this little headcanon where they're cousins. Hola, cousin Heine. Wish you wouldn't call me that. Anyway, I think this is the predecessor to Melanie and Pear. And Prickly Pear. Anyway, and that's it. I just wanted to show you that little slideshow as a preamble. And so someone commissioned me to do that, her and her business outfit, but do a turnaround, which is basically a model sheet of what they look like, from profile to 3/4 or Family Guy angle, and then from straight ahead. And the back. I think I had to tack the back one on at the very end. I think they reminded me that I needed to do that. So anyway, are we having trouble? No, we're doing good. It's a little rough, but I think that's just because hmm, I don't know why that is. I have the fan on, but anyway. There you go. This is just gonna be one of those. I'm working on something else, a little secret project, while I'm doing this. Anyway, today was a good day. Sorta, kinda. I spent the morning in a doctor's office. Not for me, and not for an emergency. Just, end of the year maintenance. And, and I'm gonna have to go back there tomorrow at 3. Ugh. So I didn't get a lot done this morning. But hopefully I can take some time off and get some stuff done this afternoon. Well, hello, multiverse man. Turkey. There, Turkey. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Hey, Baz. Are you reading anything lately? I am. I haven't actually. I haven't been reading like non, fictional books. I'm always got my head buried in some sort of art book or manual. I'm relearning a book on perspective that I got back in college. I'm digging back into that. Oh, and also I've got this weird thing that I found at the dollar store. Hold on a second. It's called, and I found this at a dollar store of all places. It's called Anatomy and 100 Stretching Exercises for Tennis. And it's basically a tennis book. But what it also is, they've also got a ton of people in poses, and they've got um, 3D muscle groups presented. So it's like, let's see. Yeah, it's like 147 pages of just like random people in random positions, but also with like 3D, like Mortal Kombat X-ray style, uh, vivisections into their muscles. So it's kind of useful in terms of like just random poses with people in. Oh, and this one's a nice breakdown. Yeah, shoulders and chest stretches. I just opened it up and it's got a very nice diagram of the back shoulder muscles and how the trap connects with the rhombus and the lat door, your lat doors, and it's surprisingly informational for artists and not. I think what they did is that they wanted to write a book, and they did, and then they bought a bunch of like weird, probably like for sale diagrams of people, and then they just use that in their book. Yeah, she does look like a quail, doesn't she? With the with the one feather in front and the three feathers in back. Um, so anyway, that's just one I found, and I was like, oh, that's oddly interesting. It's not what they intended, but it's pretty good. Let's see. What have you been reading? Let's see now. I got to. Okay, that's working. This is working. That is not connected. Where is that? Here, perfect. Mostly old comics. I mean, turkey and quail are both poultry. We have quails. We have quails that come on down from the mountain. In fact, they live in this one big tree that's just close to the base of the slope. One time, and most often, they will lay eggs in little potted plants because it's far enough away from predators, but they don't really realize that humans are around. So they will plant, or not plant, but lay their eggs in like a big fern, and then sometimes you'll walk by them, and the quail in the tree where they belong will start going nuts, and that's because they want to pull you away from the perceived threat of their young. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This. Hangout. Okay. Okay, and I just setting up something I've got to work on. Ooh, let's see. And convert. Nope. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. I wonder if I can do this somehow from another program. Nope, I don't think I can. Okay, just bear with me. Stonehouse's Anatomy? Okay. An ebook on radical environment in the 90s. Wait, are you kidding me? I'm 90% sure the Tories will ban if they win the next election. Shit. Also been reading Clive Barker's story adaptations in comics, like The Thief of Always and Hellraiser. Oh, that's pretty good. I read Clive Barker's Rawhead Rex, which was considerably more different than the film adaptation. I mean, it was okay in certain respects. There were a bunch of similarities, but, you know, nothing comparable. What am I doing? I will need to... Okay. See if this works. I like this one. Should just do this while I'm found out. Let's see. I mean, it's called How to Blow Up a Pipeline. Okay, not a literal instruction book, but more arguing for sabotage as an environmental tactic, then okay, I see that. Yeah, kind of like the anarchist cookbook. Um, Wait, do you not have the anarchist cookbook in London? Or not London, England? Thanks, Cowabunga. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it loose, keep it airy. Hmm. Let me put this over here, paste. Yeah, I might as well. Still not right. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Also, I'm Canadian. Oh yeah, that's right. You are Canadian. I'm sorry, I forgot. Um, they still have Tories there. I guess that's true. Really? Okay. But you also have like lax standards when it comes to what you can show like on TV and stuff. I know that because they used to like air um air unedited episodes of like King of the not King of the Hill, Kids in the Hall. All right, that's cool. Speaking of Cartoon Network, I was also just thinking about the Canadian Standard. They also aired like weird episodes of oh, what is it? Well, I'm thinking Total Drama Island. Yeah, that's the thing. But also another thing just popped in my head. There was the last season of Reboot where they really didn't care if or not care. They cared, but they were very laxed because in America, when the show was airing on ABC, they had you had to stick to a certain standard, and they would have weird complaints. But in Canada land, they were able to get away with a lot more stuff. I'm actually going to feature one of those episodes on the next Halloween special, if I can get it out. It's really loose. The third season, actually. Yep. The final season was basically two movies turned into episodes. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. And they were going to have a third movie about the hunt. Which was going to be like Megabyte's Final Hurrah. And I think that was right before Disney bought the rights to ABC, or bought the network, because I remember after that they also had Bump in the Night. They canceled a whole bunch of shows to try and replace them with their own stuff. I know Bump in the Night was a casualty of that. As maybe was Sonic the Hedgehog. No, I think Power Rangers killed Sonic the Hedgehog because it was they aired at the exact same time. Let's see. I need to. Megabyte wouldn't have been the same without his voice actor. Yep, that's actually correct. He wouldn't have been. I really goofed that up on one of the Halloween specials. I thought the Invisible Man was Tony J. I really did thought it was. I was like, I don't even need to look this up. That's just totally Tony J. It's, oh, come on, what's going on? There we go. Hmm. Yep. Hey there, I noticed the thumbnail in your chat is recent commission I got from you on DeviantArt. Yep. Oh, that's right. Hey, Gover. Yeah, um, I did an Artcast about it the other day. So, yeah, check that out. Was Detention Disney or Detention? Because I remember hearing about it was on Disney, but after seeing a character in the bumpers, another network's block. Detention? It was WB. I think it was always WB. I'm not sure if it jumped channels during production, but I know it was always on the WB, which is weird because that show, the one of the character designers is Stephen Stilver, who famously did most of the work for Butch Hartman on Fairly Odd Parents, designed most of the characters outside of like Mom and Dad and Wanda and the original ones that Butch did, and did most of the work for Danny Phantom. Which, you know what? If you look, animation style, they couldn't be completely different, but you can somewhat see a bit of the DNA between Detention and then Butch's, the Fairly Odd Parent stuff, and also he did a bunch of work for Kim Possible. So yeah, he just I'm just I rewatched that just recently and I was like, Yeah, yeah. If he was just like starting to like really get into his sort of his own style and uh, and bring it over. I think a lot. It came off a lot better in Kim Possible, and like if they could have animated that show like Kim Possible, I think it would have been really good. And if they, no, I'm not thinking about Butch Hartman. Butch Hartman stuff is like it's in its own kind of place. But I think the problem is that they had those character designs, and they were still like the in-house Warner Brothers animation style was still trying to ape off those old classic WB shows like Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain, and to a lesser extent like Tasmania and the Sylvester and Tweety's Mysteries, and and to an even lesser extent Casper, the Friendly Ghost, which was a Fox exclusive. Oh yeah, when these trade hands between countries, all bets are off. Like My Little Pony was on Nickelodeon when it came to I think Japan. So transparency set to that. No. Transparencies. Right. I don't, and I need this to be a PDA. Get rid of this. No. Close this. Yes. Oh. Hey, Michael, how's it going? Sylvester and Tweety's Mystery. I gotta check that show out again. I remember it being okay at points. It was like another one of those shows where it was the last one to be touched by TMS before they. Yeah, Nickelodeon picked up Tiny Toons for a little while there. Um, Again, like the WB wasn't gonna run them. They should have. They should have just made like a classic animation block. Let's see. Time lapse. No, I don't need any of this stuff. Here, just wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, just wait. Ah, who's this? Hold on a second. Yellow? Yeah. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call. My voice is coming in scratchy. I hope that's not because of the microphone. I thought, let me see. Let me hear it for myself. Okay, sorry, that's scratchy. I hope that's not because the mic. I'm not hearing it on my end, but I'm not listening to it on headphones. Might be because of the fan. I'm on a lapel mic. Let's see. Just wait. I need to put in a to capture. Go. Oh, no, I don't need this. I need this. And that's Blender. Blender render. And this is, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about my own stuff. Let's see. Let's put Clip Studio. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this will do fine for now. Okay. Hello, Werewolf. It sounds like talking through and oscillating blades. Okay, well here, let me, it's probably the air hitting. There we go. I should have a mic or a sound deafener on this one. On this music mic. Come on, open up. Open up, be a good boy. Be a good boy, OBS. What are your filters? It's mouse. Okay, yeah, I have audio suppression. Oh, here, let me add a noise gate. There we go. I've got a noise gate on all my other stuff. Is that a little better? Let me hear that now. Testing. 1, 2, 3. That a little better? How peculiar. Yo, Venture Bros got me into that. Yep. There we go. Much better. How's that? Does that sound pretty good? Oh, why is my mount? Okay, I don't like the noise gate. Because it's now making everything. My avatar is now bouncing. Sure. What if I did all this, made it a little lower. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Weird. Much better? Okay. With the noise gate or without the noise gate? Testing. 1, 2. Oh boy, I love doing this. Okay, so it's better. Also, I moved the microphone to a different port. I don't know if that did anything, but we'll just see. Uh, oh, they cast Doc Hammer in New Vegas. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, I wonder if that close enough reference was not about Venture Brothers, but rather about Fallout. That would make a lot more sense. Okay, let's see. I want to open this. Let's see. Where is... I'm looking for a file. Oh, where the hell is it? No, it should be right here. Let's see. Tick tone. Okay, here we go. Oh, I hate this. Okay, never mind. I'll just open it up in my own file. I'll just open up in Windows. Hello, Kenny. How's my favorite bartender? No, not Doc Hammer. Rusty is the different VA. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. So Doc Hammer also voices Dr. Girlfriend or Dr. the Wife. Let's see now. God, I hate Clip Studio. Let's see. Well, I mean, I don't hate it. It's really useful. But man, is it, like, not intuitive in a lot of ways. Okay, edit. Paste. But it's also the only program I can have that has actual, like, morphing and... Let's see now. I want to do this with the layer. Layer transforming and blend tools and stuff like that. Doctor misses the Monarch. It's going decent. New maybe Magic set drop, so I'm going to be playing that for several days. Do you actually mean like you're going to be playing it, or do you mean like is it online? I know they have Magic the Gathering, but do they do also a digital release along with their along with physical release? Let's see. I guess not, since there's not like an 11 card running around in the digital section. Convert. Okay, transform, that's where I need to go. Okay, let's see. How am I going to do this? This stinks. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it now. Magic is supposed to be having cards based on Lord of the Rings and Warhammer soon. Yeah, that's weird. I thought of a Rusty Ventures where the guy dresses like a mummy and shoots ranch dressing at her. The Rusty Venture is a straight move. Oh, watch and ward. A show that's been running for 12 years but only has like 6 seasons. Maybe I should have used Blender to make a wrap around this. Okay, come on. Here's the lasso tool. There we go. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Okay, I'm just gonna get what work I need done out of Clip Studio and get the hell out. Okay, here we go. Any other questions? Before you ask, yes, I'm currently winning my game. All right, cool. Wait, so you are playing online? Awesome. But seriously, what are cheesy potatoes? Is it hash brown casserole or? Okay, well here's how you make cheese potatoes. Um, Wait, are you actually like seriously like wondering how I make my cheese potatoes? Because I make them for every Easter. Um, or sometimes it depends on what meat you have. Like it doesn't work with turkey. It works with ham and it works with brisket. But yeah, pretty much Das. Do you mind if I call you Das? Sometimes I will do sometimes I will do a live drawing, but for now I've got all this footage that I've saved up over the years, and I'm cashing it in, and we're going to just kind of sit here and relax. Okay. Here's how we make cheese potatoes, and in our family we always have it with either brisket or ham. It's got to like it's countering a very salty piece of meat. It doesn't, turkey's fine. You use regular potatoes with that. So you take about 8 or 9 medium-sized potatoes, rustled if you prefer, which we do, and you parboil them. And that's just where you can like get the skin off of them, but they're not like they're not mashed potatoes yet. They've got a firmness to them. Because what you need to do after you parboil them is take a casserole dish, and you're gonna shred those up like you were making hash browns. But you shred them into the casserole dish. They're going to have a little bit of a stick to them, but that's okay. That's fine. What you're going to do next is you're going to take a saucepan, and you're going to take a can of cream of chicken soup, maybe cream of mushroom. I've heard people use it that way. We always use cream of chicken. If you're looking for like a vegan, or like a, not vegan, because there's the cream in it. If you've got vegan mushroom soup, then fine. But you're gonna take your cream of chicken. You're gonna take a stick of butter. And you're also gonna take a half a cup. I always add a little extra to everything, but you're gonna take a half a cup of sour cream and you're gonna mix that all into the saucepan, melt the butter, mix up the soup, and then add the sour cream in it. Once that gets like good and like hot, you're gonna add a cup of cheese to it, preferably a very sharp cheddar. I've had it with Jack before. It's okay. And mild cheddar is just like no good at all. You want to actually taste the cheddar. So what you're going to do is that after you get that hot, add the cheddar, mix it all together, and then you're going to fold it into the potatoes in the casserole dish. And that pretty much just involves putting a smattering and then kind of getting under the potatoes and then folding that under. You don't want to like mix it up because then it'll turn into soup. Everything needs to kind of like expand and congeal into a casserole when it gets into the oven. And then you top it with a little bit more cheese if you like. An optional thing that you can do for this recipe is onion flakes. My mother hates onions in all forms except onion rings, which no one understands. So she always asks to have the like half of it done with onion flakes and half of it done without. So you fold that in and then you pop it in the oven the oven has to be set at 325, and then you pop it in for, I mean, everything's done, so about 25 minutes. And then that kind of makes it all have a cohesion to it. And then boom, there you go. You got your cheese potatoes. Again, you're going to, some hash brown casserole. Frozen hash browns topped with crushed cornflakes. Ooh, I've never had that, but that sounds pretty good. That's similar to a kind of makeshift enchilada dish where we used crush up tortilla chips. Oh yeah, the cheesy potatoes are pretty good for Thanksgiving. If like, well, we have regular mashed potatoes. That's just a tradition. So actually no, I do make them. I make them every Christmas with our Christmas ham. Okay, so I do make those. I make them Christmas with the ham, and I make it Easter with the brisket. Or any special parties. I've actually been commissioned on several occasions to make cheesy potatoes for some clients, older people who are like, "Oh, I like that." You know, they've been invited over to the house, and they're like, "Oh, can you make some of that for me?" And they always like throw me like a few extra dollars to prepare it and then take it over to them. Let's see. I mean, these are like old people. So of course, I'd cook a whole meal for them. Poor things. Transform. Mm-hmm. No, stop it. Don't. Yep, Thanksgiving's coming up. We got to get. I have made Thanksgiving for the last maybe 10 years for our family because that's when a bunch of people passed away. And now Mom wants to make it this year, which, by the way, entails me spending the night over at her house to help her get ready. So, It's like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you're making it. And I'll be there. You know what? This is the first time I've ever actually like been, oh, this is her. This is all the references I've had put together to help me draw her, and now we're gonna color her. How much more time do I have left on the clock? Yeah, yeah, we got some time. But the first time I saw a commercial for McCormick, and they were doing something with a turkey, and I was like, "Ooh, we don't do anything like that with our turkey. We just slather it in butter and then put salt on it and then put it in the oven." I was like, "I bet that's good." Uh, but you know what? In if I think grandma would flip out if I like started touching the turkey with anything other than the butter and the salt. She'd be like, "No, no, don't do that. Oh, it's gonna be weird. Oh no." She's a little persnickety with that. Are you still living with your grandma? Yeah, I'm still at grandma's because I'm sort of her custodian. Never had my own house. I was living in an apartment. Um, Try brining your turkey in salt. No, I'm not. I'm not going that. I'm not doing anything that fancy. I was just thinking about maybe paprika. Um, but even that would sort of be over the line. There are certain staples that you just got to adhere to. And then you can get fancy with a few other things. Like when my grandpa, or when grandma's second husband came into the family, he brought to the table a Jello mold that was at the top. It was a very, very, very tart kind of red Jello. I don't know what it was. It's like cranberries and other stuff. And at the bottom was this layer of like really sweet cream cheese. It wasn't cream cheese, and it wasn't quite Jello. It had its own consistency between between a cheesecake and Jello, and it was like really good. Uh, they make their own roasting bags. Yep, yeah. And then some people try to deep fry their turkey, which no, not doing that. Not doing that at all. Setting up a ladder thing. Um, no, no, it was really good. In fact, I would scrape off the top Jello and I would eat the bottom. It was like it was it was what my brain imagined raw cream cheese filling would be if such a thing existed. Let's see. Edit, transform, and mesh transform. Oops. No, I'm still here. I'm taking care of her. She is 92 years old. Bless her sweetheart. She's getting a little bit of a attitude towards things, but we're doing pretty good. You know, that kind of like, I don't know, just the way old people get grumpy. She was never like really grumpy, but now she's just kind of like, eh, and it like opinionated. Her filter's sort of like falling apart. Like, boy, that baby sure is ugly. Grandma, you don't say that. But she's still sweet and she still kicks. Let's see. Just back from picking up medicine for my mom since she's sick with the flu. Oh, damn. Yeah. I hope it's just. I mean, recently my mother got something. Um, and she says I told her, okay, take a COVID test. She's like, no, it's not COVID. It's just like something that started in my. It started as a head cold and it moved down in my chest. I was like, that sounds exactly like COVID. It's like, then, but she was fine afterwards. Hopefully. She said she took a test and it was negative. The funny thing is, when Grandma had COVID, um, I was like the one taking care of her, naturally, but I never tested positive for it, which was weird because I was sitting right by her the whole time. I had a little bit of a sore throat one morning, and for the rest of the day, but other than that, I never actually tested positive for it. Oh, hey, May. Well, that's good to hear. Let's see, where are we? Oh, yeah, I think I had to. Yeah. At the time, I did a commission, and I think it was unspecified, where they said that they wanted the back end of her too. And I don't think they actually put that in the notes, but when they said turnaround, they wanted the whole thing. So I'm adding the back end of her now. Um, and this is a great little trick. If you can pretty much draw a character from the front, you can draw them from the back by just using the same silhouette and flipping a few things. The shoes are a little bit too big. I hope. Well, actually, no. I like the way they look. Sometimes you'll change a few things and then end up looking better than they did before. Um, but yeah, this is just me building out the back, some of the back muscles and where the shoulders would be. It's a little hard because there are two big things in the way. Um, and then fill out where the rest of the hand goes. What was I gonna tell you? Yeah, that same trick also works in the 3/4 perspective. Um, it's basically just like it's called silhouette drawing. If you can draw someone in the front, then you can draw them from the back. You just need to know the anatomy of the back. Unrelated topic. Earth's population just reached 8 billion as of today. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, I don't have my phone on me. I was just going to look at Twitter. I wonder if Goofus did anything today. Or if he bailed. And by the way, I could be talking about anything. Well, okay. What the hell is this? I just got the weirdest comment. Not to put a blast on anyone, but this comment on the Close Enough Halloween special reads, "Well, okay, vid, but pain, bleep, a DDDDDDDS, and you all, space, 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 can, space, 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 not, space 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 skip makes video ugh, but I get list fun to see. Do I okay, oh, they're talking about ads. Okay. Cannot skip, make fun. Okay. They're talking about the ads. I was like, what? Well, okay, no, they're saying, okay, well, okay, vid. But pain, bleep. I think they're cursing there. Okay. It's okay. I don't think English is their first language. I think they're just complaining about the ads. Which I don't think I added too many ads. I added one at the beginning and one at the end, right? Unless they're like auto-tuning. Not auto-tuning, but like auto-installing all their crap. Let's see, okay, so I guess he did announce something. Oh, no, I guess not. Well, Dave Shapiro's still a dumbass. Okay, never mind. I don't think anything happened. Just regular old Twitter being on fire. Oh, this is adorable. This is a cute Pokemon comic. It's the crocodile one meeting the new sort of fire Pokemon. And then one says, I bite. And then the crocodile says, I bite. Best friends, best friends, best friends, best friends, best friends, best friends, best friends. And then the other two starter Pokemon are like, why are there two of them? Well, don't sign out of Twitter if you use two-factor authentication, because apparently it just kicks you out forever. He got rid of it, but he didn't get rid of the two-factor authentication. So you can't sign in. You sign into nothing. Strange Worlds reminds me of the DuckTales. Like the colors and the font. It reminds me of the DuckTales, both the series and the movie. Okay, luckily I don't sign in and swap my accounts. What's the name of that iBike? I want to look at it. Okay, here, tell you what, I'm going to... Yeah, here, I'm on my phone. Oh, no, 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 no! Don't lose it! Don't load, Twitter, don't load. Okay, it loaded. So now I got a whole bunch of stuff to get through. Crap. I lost. Oh, no. Here it is. Here it is. I got to where I was. I remember. Here we go. Okay, it's from Grandma Field. and I'm liking it, I'm retweeting it, and I'm going to get on the computer now, and I'll just post a link. Okay, profile. Here we go. Here we go. There. It's really adorable. And then also save Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is trending, so that's pretty good. Oh wow, we're almost done. Yep, I'm just fixing up her hair, and yeah. Yeah, that's it. Here, I think I've got the actual photo or the image saved, so you guys can see it proper. Downloads. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and then fit to screen. Boy, this is a long one. There we go. That's her in all her business glory. It was interesting picking up the colors for her because I didn't know. Like I fell back on red and red and black and whites because that's what she has in her own outfit. When I was doing all that stuff on 4chan, I was only like doing like blue line art. And so, yeah, it was interesting to finally, after all that time, get her done in color. Why are there two of them? Oh, why are there two of them? Yeah, that's the punchline. Do. Yeah, okay, so I guess that's it. That's it for this one. Didn't go as long as I thought it would be, but this is pre-prepared footage, and I sped it up to about, I processed it to be 30 minutes, and then this is just me slowing it back down by about, it's running at 0.4 times its speed, so, what can you do? Anyway, I'm gonna go and try and work on some other stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tonight. We've got some house guests coming over. I may jump on. I don't know, it depends. What time is it? It's almost 4. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I enjoyed spending some more time with you guys. We talked about a lot of good Thanksgiving stuff. And sharing a good recipe. I still remember your Queen versus Predator. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah, that was a case of me trolling 4chan again. Anyway, yeah, I will see you all maybe later tonight. Who knows? In the meantime, just, thanks for being here. And again, I need to think of an actual proper sign off. But, just be cool. And I'll see you all later. Thanks for dropping by. Bye.